What's good, Horror Horde? This is your boy Horror Gamer back with another video for you, and in this video is the second upload to the promise I made you today that I was doing 2 videos. And this video is the HORRORmans Slashback Saturday challenge. Basically, if you don't know, HORRORman is another YouTuber, great channel, and every week he does a new Slashback Saturday challenge. This week's challenge is IMDb low-rated slashers with a 5.0 or lower. So, after doing a little bit of extensive research, I decided to do the movie Drive Thru, which got a 4.5. Now, Drive Thru was released in 2007 straight to DVD. Never hit theaters. It was directed by Brendan Cowles and Shane Coon, and the plot of the story basically is there's a psychotic killer mascot for a facility called Hellburger that is running amok over Orange County, killing teens with a gigantic ass meat cleaver. Fucking fantastic. Now, it stars Leighton Meester. She's basically known from Gossip Girl, I think. She's Mackenzie. She's the main character in the movie. Nicholas D'Augusto. You might recognize him from Final Destination 5. He plays Fisher, which is Mackenzie's boyfriend. Melora Hardin, I think is her name, is how you say it. She's from The Office. She's actually plays the woman from corporate on The Office, and she plays Mackenzie's mom. Larry Joe Campbell, he's in Hall Pass. He plays Detective Crocker. Lola Glodini, she's from Criminal Minds. She plays Officer Brenda Chambers, which is Detective Crocker's partner. And then we got Van Delaplante. He plays Archie, and he plays Horny the Clown, and you might know him from Boston Public. And also we got Gordon Clay, who you might know him from NYPD Blue. He actually does the voice for Horny the Clown. So Horny the Clown actually has 2 people playing him. So basically, this story is about Mackenzie, who is turning 18 and is being stalked by this killer clown mascot from Hellburger. And you find out in the film that there's a connection between Mackenzie's mom and Horny the Clown. So basically, the movie starts off these bunch of wannabe rapper white boys with, too much time on their hands and too much of mommy and daddy's money. They're sitting there. They're at the drive-thru of Hellburger, and they're just going back and forth with this clown. And the clown's like, "You want to die, Wigger?" and stuff like that. And they end up going into Hellburger and they end up getting fucked up. I'm talking about the one dude actually gets his head put in a deep fryer and his face peels off like butter. It's crazy. And Mackenzie and her friends all have a connection with each other because their parents were friends when they were younger. And Archie, who is Horny the Clown, he was the original Horny the Clown mascot because his dad owns it. And so apparently Archie had a huge crush on Mackenzie's mom, and Mackenzie's mom and her friends played this prank on him when he turned 18, and basically set him on fire, and he supposedly died in this fire. Now Mackenzie's 18th birthday is coming up, and all of her mom's friends' kids, who Mackenzie, I guess, grew up with, are starting to disappear. One girl gets her head blown up in a fucking microwave. The one boy, it was so funny. They're in a haunted house, and the lights go off, and you hear kind of the sound. His fucking head was cut off from the mouth up, so that was pretty cool. And the gore effects in it were just amazing. They did a lot of simple gore effects. There was some CG, and you could tell that it was some bad CG, but it was still decent. Like the scene with the microwave was pretty bad, but it was still cheesy goodness. And then so you find out the whole story about Mackenzie's mom and why Horny's after them, and it all boils down to the ending battle between Horny and Mackenzie, and how she's tied up in this birthday celebration with all the dead kids of the people who killed Archie. And then Mackenzie's mom comes in and they set Archie on fire and they, run away. And you think everything is okay. You think everything's fine. And Fisher, who is Mackenzie's boyfriend, is trying to get laid the whole movie. He's one of those kind of like, he's okay. But he ends up getting really fucked up in the head because he witnesses the death of the guy who gets his head cut off in the house, in the fun house. So at the end of the movie, he's in the hospital all fucking banged up and shit. And Brenda goes to see him, whatever, and he escapes the hospital room. And then Detective Crocker is at Helleberger because he's a fat pig, and they actually make that reference, like he's just always eating, always, and he thinks he's such a hard ass. Like there's this one scene where they're going to interrogate the owner of Helleberger, and he has the shotgun and he like cocks it like he's all hard ass, and he puts sunglasses on. He's walking around with this big old shotgun, and it's nighttime and he's wearing sunglasses. Well, he's at Helleberger getting an order, and then Horny the Clown jumps on the hood of the car, says a one-liner, and kills him, and then that's where the movie ends. So basically, Horny the Clown is kind of like, to me, he reminds me of a Freddy Krueger-esque type character where he'll kill you, but he'll also talk shit the whole time he's doing it. And, I mean, this movie, I really enjoyed this movie. It's one of my favorite movies when I was younger. It was funny. The soundtrack was pretty good because there's a lot of heavy metal and like a lot of heavy metal music as the movie progresses when he's chasing people. His costume looks pretty fucking cool. And he just tears it up. And also they use a Ouija board in this. They play a Ouija board game to kind of contact his spirit or whatever. So this also, Horror Man, ties into the game challenge where you said you didn't care if they were playing a game or anything. So there it is. They were playing the Ouija board in the movie to contact any spirits. So yeah, I give this movie a 9 out of 10. Good gore effects. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. You can get it on digital, pretty cheap. Or you can go out and get the DVD. I think there's something about a Blu-ray releasing soon. But anyway, there is my pick for the HORRORmans Slashback Saturday challenge. I hope you enjoy it. Definitely go give Horror Man a check. His content's pretty damn good. So, all right, horror. With all that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. With all that being said, it's been your boy Horror Gamer saying, as always, don't fear the darkness, embrace it.